Work from home sounded very nice initially, but I think it's getting to people now, and that's taking center stage. On the capability, I think tech literacy, digital literacy, these are survival skills. If you don't have them, you're dead. So I don't think people have a choice. IQ and EQ and leaders and managers. I think, a good leader always needed to have good EQ. But I think this need is accentuated in an environment wherein you're not getting to see people, when you're not getting to meet people, when your teams are working remotely. I think it's becoming all the more important. Ability to kind of extract work from people who are working remotely, virtually, understanding their emotional requirements. I think some of these things have just got heightened. Trust amongst people, especially for new joiners or people whom you've not met at all. How do you ensure that you're able to, get that trust within the workforce and get people to work in this new working environment? I think these are certain thoughts that I have in terms of how the next probably 5 to 7 years are likely to look like.
I think Vikram, what Vibhash said is something that even Gartner's research recently found out. That there will be no, middle management. There may be no middle management in the next 10 odd years. Is that something? I think Vibhash is also echoing a similar sentiment. Any thoughts on that?
Having said that, I differ. I think
you guys are not like finance folks, right?
Yeah.
They are just happy projecting, estimating, putting it on a spreadsheet, making a PowerPoint, and extracting a penny from the investor. You guys should be a little more, forthcoming with this.
So I was going to say that. I was going to say, no, I don't think middle management is dead. I think the unempowered or disenfranchised middle management is dead.
Okay.
Certainly, there is space for empowered leaders, and we've seen that big difference.
Would you, Vikram, I'm sorry to butt in here because I'm really curious about what you mean by the unempowered and disenfranchised middle management. Who are these people?
Yeah, so I think leaders today, people look up to people who can take calls. If you look at how, first of all, how the front line has given a full account of itself. Look at any organization. I dare say that remote working has come through. All the naysayers who had actually thought, will the frontline be productive? So clearly the last 2 years, I've seen every organization, most HR heads, most CEOs I've seen, they said remote working works. For ourselves, we've done 3 acquisitions. We are doing another one without even seeing some of the partners, etc. So the first thing that the frontline has demonstrated that they are very, 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 very productive.